really don't care how famous Timbaland is, or how talented he used to be, allegedly. I hope that actual creatives can understand how this is a problem, not just for us, but for humanity. What's up, music fam? This AI music thing has gotten way out of hand and is only going to keep getting worse. Now, I almost didn't make this video because I've already said what I had to say about it. I'm just trying to make some music that I and my listeners can enjoy. But I do think I owe it to those of you who value my opinion when it comes to music. So I'm back, making a soulful R&B beat, as I give my thoughts on the state of AI music, specifically Timbaland's AI music. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. First, I think it's safe to say that AI and AI music are here to stay. So whether you're for AI or not, we have to all at least acknowledge it. I'm hearing a lot of people talk about the problems AI will cause, or can cause. But I think it's time to start looking at the problems that AI has already caused for humans. A lot of people across a lot of industries have already lost their jobs to AI, and there will be a lot more. But for a minute, I thought that music creators might just be alright. Hey music fam, before I get too deep into these beats, I want to let you know that I finally released my very first loop pack, Melo Signature R&B Loop Pack, Volume 1. This is my collection of 123 original R&B loops and stems that I'm very excited to announce, because this is something a lot of you have been asking for a while. You can take a listen, and if you like what you hear, purchase at the link below. And as always, I want to thank you in advance for your support. But whenever we have issues about morals and whether we should use a new technology, the ones who always win are the ones who leave everyone else to debate, while they go ahead and use the technology to get ahead. Because the first ones to use the technology will be so far ahead that the rest won't even be able to catch up. And that's what Timbaland and Suno have done. While music producers, artists, record labels, attorneys, and everyone else were debating about how we should use AI and what the limitations should be, Timbaland and Suno went ahead and used it and basically just said, sue me later. I think the reason they really don't care is because if they get sued, or when they get sued, it'll already be too late. Once AI has listened to millions of our songs and learned to make music just like us, suing its creators for even $100 million won't even matter, because it can then use that learned knowledge to make that money right back. Let me be clear, this is not just about beat makers selling less licenses or artists selling less songs. Yeah, that's important because that's a big part of our livelihoods, but we have to think bigger. Music is played everywhere we go, whether it's in the car, video games, on TV, at the gas station, in the store, wherever we are, music is almost always playing. And if that music is playing, somebody created it and should get paid for it. So this is a lot bigger than Timbaland, his AI artist, and his AI record label. I really don't care how famous Timbaland is, or how talented he used to be, allegedly. I hope the actual creators can understand how this is a problem, not just for us, but for humanity. I personally just think that Timbaland's been bought to be a face and voice, to influence music creators to accept music created by AI. But by the time Timbaland has already come out and insulted every human music creator, it's already too late. He's no longer trying to hide it, which to me means that he and the company that he represents know already that there's nothing we can do to stop them. AI has already studied our music and learned to create it. And if we never create another song to train it, AI already has enough information to create the soundtrack to any film or to create any song that will ever come out in the future. So now, what's the solution for us? Well, first, here's a quote from the owner of Suno, the company Timbaland represents. He said it's not really enjoyable to make music now. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software. And I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music. Is that true for us? Now, there are two categories of music creators: those who believe that and those who don't. It's simple. If you believe that you should take so many shortcuts in creating your music that you're really no longer the creator of the music, maybe you need to find another career or hobby. Because if music is not really enjoyable for you to create and you're only doing it to get a quick placement, you might as well quit now, because you're going to end up quitting. Soon, artists will just use AI to make their own beats. Actually, they already are. But if you're someone who does enjoy creating music, just keep doing what you're doing. As for me, I'm going to continue to create music the way I always have. This is what I love, this is what I do, and this is who I am. And no matter who decides to allow non-humans to take over their music, My music will always remain pure, authentic, and 100% human. I really hope you'll do the same. If you haven't had a chance to watch my first video on AI music, you can click here. Thanks for watching. Stay encouraged, and you all be blessed.